Hi everyone, this is Crafty Decoria and I hope you're all doing great. So today I'll be sharing two very simple Dollar Tree bunny DIYs. And they are, as I said, pretty simple, especially the first one. The first one is just using a Dollar Tree apron and making it a little bit festive. I have these treat sacks, which you get 2 sacks for $1.25 here in Canada. Of course, a Dollar Tree apron here in black. I have 3 different colors of fabric paint, as well as a 2-inch stencil, letter stencil from the Keller factory, which I picked up at the Dollar Tree. Now, if I find that these letters are a little bit too small, I may go up to the 4-inch stencil. I have those on hand as well, but I'm just going to see how it looks with the 2-inch size. So that's the first one. The second DIY, I will be making a couple of light up bunnies. Now for this, I will be using these beautiful glass vases. I have 2 of the copper wire LED light sets, 1 for each bunny. I have some white acrylic paint. I have these bunny picks. You get 2 for $1.25, but I wanted to make a boy bunny and a girl bunny. So I'll be using 1 girl bunny here with the pink bow, and then a boy bunny with the blue bow. So I'll have 2 picks left over to use for something else. I have these microfiber duster mop pads. And then the last item that I have, now I'm not using the booties or the mitts. These I picked up at Dollar Tree. So all the items here are from Dollar Tree, but I am going to be using the little plastic insert that comes inside of the sock. Now, if you don't have any purpose for these socks, then you could definitely just take some of this microfiber duster mop pad and then just stuff them with a little bit of what I'll be using for today, which I forgot to put here on the table, but I have an old pillow that I'll be using to stuff the bunny's tail and the little, actually I won't be using it for the feet, but if you don't have these little plastic inserts, then definitely you could just take this and then stuff it to make the little feet. And that's about it. So without further ado, let's jump into these 2 super cute tutorials. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so starting with my light up bunnies, the first thing I'm going to do is take my acrylic paint. I'm going to dry brush it, so I'm going to put some paint on my brush and then kind of wipe it off on my paper towel and then just dry brush it on my glass. I do want to cover the glass, but I also want little pieces of the glass peeking through. So depending on how this turns out, I may end up getting some sandpaper and just sanding off certain parts of the glass. I think that will give it a really neat look. I ended up doing a couple of coats, and I actually didn't have to sand anything because the part that is sticking out actually took the paint. Again, I dry brushed this on, so all those cracks in between are still the glass. So once I put my LED lights on the inside, it's going to shine through. You still will see the light behind the white, but with the glass, you're gonna see it even more. So I really am happy with how that turned out. So next I am going to paint the little plastic inserts, sock inserts. I did trim them down just a little bit. I want them to be around the same height as the battery pack, as the battery pack is going to be sitting underneath the glass vase, probably halfway back. And then in the front, I'm going to paint these white and then glue them underneath the glass as well, so that the glass is sitting on both the battery pack and these little plastic inserts. Again, if you don't have these, you just can take that microfiber mop and just make 2 little pouches, stuff them with some stuffing or pillow fill, and then just hot glue that and use those as the feet. It'll work great just the same. my little feet here are drying, I'm gonna go ahead and work on the bunny. So I've already cut off the bottom of this stick here so that when I place the bunny inside of the vase, the bottom of his bow tie is just sitting above the lip of the vase there. And then I'm going to add a little bit of glue on the bottom and then just some glue here and press it up against the side of the vase to keep him in place. Now, I do have some tan paint from the Dollar Tree, but all of my supplies from the Dollar Tree are all over the place. I've been trying to organize things a little bit better, and this way I know what I have, but at the moment I wasn't able to find the tan, or else the glass vase and then the little feet would have been painted the same color as the bunny here. So what I'm going to do instead is just take a little bit of the white paint and I'm just going to brush it on the burlap so that the top of him, his head, will just look a little bit better against this white body. I mean, he still looks pretty cute, but I thought I would just add a little bit of white. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Once I've added enough white, I'll go ahead and glue him to the inside, and then I'll move on to the next step. I went and completed one bunny to show you how I put them all together. So I still have to put this one together, but I did glue both of the bunnies to the front of the neck of the vase here. With this one here, I glued the battery pack with hot glue at the bottom. So halfway on the bottom is the battery pack, and then the other half of the bottom of the vase is the little booty inserts. Now I also went ahead and hot glued the wire LED light strand, just a little dab of glue to keep it in place once I inserted the lights inside of the vase. And then I went ahead and made the bunny tail using the microfiber dust mop pad. Now I thought I thought I was going to cut it in half, but I actually ended up cutting it. You can make 4 bunny tails out of this, and you don't even need any pillow stuffing, because once you fold it all together in place, it comes nice and fluffy just the same, nice and puffed out. So you don't need any pillow stuffing for that if you use this microfiber dust mop pad. And then I just glued it onto the glass vase, but I did it in a way where I cover the battery pack so you don't see it from behind. So once these batteries do not work anymore, it is just adhered to the glass vase with some hot glue, so it'll come off easily, and then I can just change the batteries and hot glue it back on. But I did not glue it to the, I did not glue the tail to the battery pack, because then it would just be a lot harder. So it sits perfectly in place. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put the girl bunny together and show you how adorable they look once they are lit up. DIY. It is super simple. I'm just going to be sprucing up a Dollar Tree apron. So I've already gone ahead, opened it up, and I have these treat sacks from the Dollar Tree. You get 2 for $1.25 here in Canada, so I've just laid them side by side. These are going to be pockets for this apron. Now this is going to be an apron I'm making for my daughter for her crafts, and I think she's going to absolutely love it. She loves bunnies, and I think it's just going to be really cute when she's crafting to have those pockets in there to place her paintbrushes or markers or crayons, stuff like that. So I am just going to hot glue these little treat sacks onto the apron, but definitely if this is something that you're going to want to wash, then I would go ahead and use the fabric glue from the Dollar Tree. I've used it numerous times for different projects, and I really like it. It holds up great when you wash the material. Now normally I would wash it on a gentle cycle, or I would hand wash it, and I've had no problems with the fabric glue. Or definitely you can go ahead and sew it. But for the purpose of today's video, to get it done quicker, I'm just going to go ahead and add some hot glue. Then once I have that done, I'm going to take my stencil from the Dollar Tree, and I also have this ornament ball marker. I'm just going to use it to stencil in my letters on the apron. I'm going to write hop to it. So then I will be taking my fabric paint, which again is also from Dollar Tree, and it is by Crafty Kids, and these were the 3 different colors that I had. So I'm just going to alternate every letter with a different color, and that's it. So I'm going to go ahead, set this to some music, and complete the apron, and I will show you what it looks like when it's all complete. Here is my Dollar Tree bunny apron, and I think it came out really cute. I love that I was able to use these 2 bunny sacks as the pockets for the apron, so now my daughter can put her paintbrushes in here when she wants, or whatever she wants, and she was really super excited to see it complete. And when she's done her schoolwork, she is excited to be crafting with Mama and using her new apron. I think she just feels a little bit more special with it. So here, the fabric paint, I painted hop to it. Now it is recommended with that paint to let it dry for 24 hours. They don't recommend you washing with the fabric paint in the washing machine, so when I do need to wash it, I'll probably just hand wash it, or I'll put it on delicate in the washing machine. I think that should be okay. And then I also went ahead and just hand drew a few little bunny footprints just to add a little bit more color and fill in the space. I'll probably go ahead and add another one here, but I wish I had more pastel colors to work with, but this was all I had on hand, and I don't want to be going out. I want to try and use the items that I already have at home. So I think it worked out just the same anyway. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed these 2 simple bunny DIYs. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Share the video if you can, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would absolutely love it if you did. As always, guys, more than ever, take care of yourselves, and I hope to catch you in my next video. Bye-bye.